There we go. How are we, lads? Welcome to the review. I know you probably can't see me, but I am in the car. I am driving, or not driving, but on my way home. Thought I'd come on here and talk about the game last night. I'll give you a few minutes to get in here. I know wasn't much notice about this, sort of just did it out of nowhere. Will Pearson in the chat, look, Melbourne Storm fan. Hope you guys are well. Hope you've enjoyed your bye. Melbourne had the week off. Big game for you on Thursday night against Penrith, reigning champs. Sorry about the connection, guys. A bit up and down with the whole in the car and that. Driving back home. So hopefully it doesn't glitch out too much. But I can't promise anything with the connection. Michael Driver, Cooper. Might even turn the camera off. Alright, that might be better. Can you guys still hear me? I just want to make sure that you guys can still hear me because I'm live and I'm in the car, so connection wise, I hope it's okay. Cooper, Callan, Will, Josh, Jason. Yep, you guys can still hear me all good even though I've got the camera turned off. Yep, beautiful stuff. Yeah, so obviously last night I was up at Queensland Country Bank Stadium for the Cowboys Sharks game, first home game of the season. Disappointing to lose. 36-12 in the end. Lost by 24 points. I think, look, I don't want to panic and overreact, but I think it's pretty clear that there needs to be a couple of changes to the team. I think we saw a couple of players last night out of position. Some of the players didn't look all that comfortable. So there needs to be some changes going forward. I think Jake Clifford needs to come back into the team. I got nothing against young Tom Duffy. I think he's a very good young player, but he's had 2 games of NRL so far, and he just hasn't really played to his best, played to his potential. I know you can't be too critical of him because we got flogged in both games, but we're playing the Broncos on Friday night, which is the derby, the big rivalry game. So not sure if a young kid in his 3rd game is ready for that environment. So I'd be bringing in Jake Clifford. That's just me, though. What else? I'm not sure what other changes that will happen. Jason Tamalolo played Queensland Cup today. I believe he got through it and he played fine. So I'm assuming he'll come in next week. I'd be surprised if he isn't in. I think we'll see Jeremiah Nanai back. I think we'll see Zach Labart back. Obviously, with the injury to Braden Burns, I think he's done his hamstring. So I'm assuming Zach Labart will come back in. Maybe Sammy Valemei as well. There could be a few changes to the back line because if you go back and watch that game against the Sharks, we actually did pretty well in the middle. We had and that's why the scoreline blew out to what it ended up blowing out too. But yeah, really big game next week against the Broncos. Really looking forward to that. Oh, what happened, Callan? You lost me. Might be the connection. I hope you guys can still hear me. I honestly don't have a clue. I'm assuming you guys can still hear me. Oh yeah, we're back. Okay, I don't know what happened, so I'm assuming we had a 20-second delay due to the internet connection. Sorry, guys. You guys can let me know how long it was like that for. Anyway, yeah. So obviously we got the Broncos on Friday night. That's a big game. There'll be a few changes for sure. Clifford may be in. Tamalolo, Nanai, Laybart will probably come in for Burns. I'm assuming. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what else will happen, but you got to give credit to the Sharks. Like you have to give credit to the Sharks. They were very good. I thought they were pretty slow for a long time, actually, the Sharks. But once they got their rhythm, they were far too strong. They were far too good. You got guys like Fanil Blake. He's an absolute handful. Thought he was a bit quiet actually yesterday. I think he only ran about 140 meters, but I was anticipating 180 to 200 meters for Fanil Blake. So I think we did pretty well to contain him, but everyone else was an absolute beast. Also, I want to say as well, got to get this off my chest because it's actually been bothering me the last 24 hours or so. All this shit talk about, oh, especially people online in the comment section on social media, sack Todd Payton this, sack Todd Payton that. Listen, if you're not going to support the coach while we're in a bit of a rough patch at the moment with 2 bad games to start the year, then don't come and kiss our ass when we're winning 6, 7 games in a row and looking like a top 4 side. Don't even kiss our ass when we're doing well. If you're not prepared, if you're not prepared to stick with the club and support the boys for a couple of bad games, then when we're going great and we're having a great season, don't come and kiss our ass and act like that you're there from the get-go. Because I tell you this, I've had enough of the bullshit on social media about, oh, sack Todd Payton, bring in Brad Arthur, bring in Kevin Walters, bring in Billy Slater, bring in Josh Hannay. In my eyes, it's absolute bullshit. So I think the only way that's going to stop is if we start winning some games. So I know Todd's record is bad 1 year, good 1 year, bad 1 year, good 1 year. I know it's a bit of a pattern and it needs to be sorted out because we're too good of a side to have that inconsistency every year. One good year, one bad year, one up year, one cold year. Like you gotta find the balance of that. See, my biggest problem is if you sack Todd, there's literally no one else. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bring in another rookie coach in Billy Slater. You're gonna bring in an assistant in Josh Hannay, who's only been an assistant. He was our interim coach, I think, during COVID for a while, but that's not NRL head coaching experience. Honestly, it'd be bullshit if I sacked him. Honestly, I'd be pretty, I'd be pissed off if I'm being honest. I'd be really pissed off. But you got to remember, guys. Last year we come fifth. We made it to the semi-finals. We got beat by the Sharks. Obviously, we've started pretty bad this year, 0-2. It is what it is. But all this talk about sacking the coach, it's absolute garbage, man. Absolute garbage. I don't agree with it whatsoever. Anyway, I thought, oh, actually, you know what? I want to say it one more time so everyone understands the message. If you're not going to support the club and the players for a couple of bad games, don't come and kiss our ass when we're winning 4 or 5 games in a row and looking like a top 8 team. Don't even kiss our ass when we're going well, because if you're not prepared to go through the tough times, I don't want to see you there in the good times act like you're there from the get-go. Absolute crap. A couple of players who I thought were good last night for us. I've got to say, Kai O'Donnell had a really good debut. Do those wins just ever come to games? Callan, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it, man. Anyway, I'm going to end this stream, guys. We're about 11 minutes in, and internet problems are starting to happen again, I think. So, thank you for watching the review. We had a very good crowd here. The Cowboys Sharks vlog will be out probably in the morning or tomorrow night. So, stay tuned for that. That'll be tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. I've got to go through it all and fix it up. So, the vlog will be tomorrow, guys, at some stage. Anyway, I am on my way home, so I'm in the car here. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching, and bring on the Broncos Friday night.